Ravichandran Ashwin's inclusion in the India squad for the ODIs against Australia has yet again caused a lot of flutter. Is he once again going to be parachuted into the Indian cricket team for the ODI World Cup? Because remember, you have time until 27th or 28th to make as many changes as you want. Why did this particular situation come up? Because remember, in the Asia Cup, Akshar Patel got injured and Washington Sundar had to be drafted in. However, Washington Sundar and Ravichandran Ashwin are the two off-spinning all-rounders, the spinning all-rounders that are there in the Indian team. And Rohit Sharma gave a hint about that in the press conference following the India win, that he has been speaking continuously to Ashwin, he's been in touch. No one has been kept in the dark about what they need to do. So when Ashwin was included in the two ODIs against Australia, it was a clear indication that he is somewhat featuring in the plans that the Indian cricket team has. But they just want to assess Ravichandran Ashwin on one particular aspect of it, and that some experts and cricketers have spoken about it. Ravichandran Ashwin could be a deadly factor in this World Cup if he is picked. Remember, 27-28, those are the last days in which you can make changes, and now you technically have 6 to 7 days to submit your final squad. After that, you need the permission of the ICC technical committee. Why will Ravichandran Ashwin be a deadly factor according to some former cricketers and former chairman of selectors? Because remember, MSK Prasad, he has stated that in all teams these days, there are at least 3 to 4 left-handers. So against left-handers, he will be deadly. This is what former chairman of selectors MSK Prasad had to say about Ravichandran Ashwin. Now come to think about it, there are left-handers in each and every team you look at it. South Africa, there is Quinton de Kock, there is David Miller. But remember, Miller has played Ashwin very well. If you look at the England team, there is Ben Stokes, there is Moeen Ali, all of them are left-handers. Australia, there is David Warner. Then you also have all the others who can chip in lower down the order as left-handers. Same if you have to look at Sri Lanka, Pakistan and all of them, they do have left-handers in the team. So if an off-spinner can do well against the left-handers, can Ravichandran Ashwin be tried? Or he is already behind in the pecking order when it comes to Washington Sundar. Akshar Patel's injury has kind of thrown that ripple effect in. Can they be your number 8 as well? Because remember, Washington Sundar is a left-hander, Akshar Patel is a left-hander. Ashwin, the only thing that goes against him is that he is a right-hander. But that is also not a reason why Ravichandran Ashwin has been included. Ashwin has been included in the Australia series according to Indian cricketer Amit Mishra, because if a spinner gets injured, then team needs to have a wicket-taking option which Ashwin brings. Yes, Ashwin has not played ODIs for 19 months. In 600 days, he's played just 2 ODIs. Wicket-taking abilities maybe post-2017 kind of might have dipped on Ravichandran Ashwin. But with the left-handers that are there in each and every team, Ashwin could potentially represent a big factor. And let us not forget one more thing. As a bat, maybe he lags behind a Washington Sundar. And there is one more aspect where he lags behind slightly, according to Amit Mishra. He says, why this Australia series is important and why has he not been picked in ODIs for a long time? This Australia series is an indication for the Indian team that they will assess if he still has the wicket-taking abilities in ODIs. And Mishra went on to state that why has Ravichandran Ashwin not played in ODIs that often? Because of the fielding aspect. He says that 40 overs you have to field you have to do really well, and that is where Ashwin has probably lagged behind in the curve. This is the reason why he has not been picked so often in the ODIs. Is it a fair call by Amit Mishra that he said that okay, maybe he is not fielded well, that is why he has not been picked in the ODIs? Maybe, maybe not. But the Indian cricket team suddenly are looking at Ravichandran Ashwin 1 month prior to the World Cup. In fact, not even 1 month, barely 2 to 3 weeks before the World Cup. Akshar Patel's injury has really helped them. It's created a new conundrum. You remember in 2019, the number 4 situation was a problem. It created a ripple effect where 3 to 4 players had to be tried out immediately. Now, at number 8, one injury has led to a ripple effect. Washington Sundar or Ravichandran Ashwin. Ashwin might be tried out for the ODI series primarily because to see if he has the wicket taking ability still. Remember, 2 ODIs in 600 days. The last ODI about 19 months ago. It really is a long time indeed. So, Ravichandran Ashwin, maybe he could be picked on the ODI World Cup primarily because of the influence that he has against left-handers. But are we making the mistake of mixing formats? Because remember, Ashwin has an excellent record against left-handers in test matches. ODI is also, his record is not too bad against left-handers, but he's not played white ball cricket for a very long time. As I mentioned, ODI is 19 months, T20s, not since T20Is rather, not since the T20 World Cup. So, with just about 2 to 3 weeks to go for the World Cup, India are trying out Ravichandran Ashwin with many people saying that he could be deadly, or is it too late? You can write to us in the comments below about whether Ashwin will be a deadly factor in the World Cups, or do you think he will not be picked at all? Remember, there's 6 to 7 days more for the World Cup final to be finalized. After that, no squad replacements can be announced without the permission of the ICC Technical Committee. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.